Maybe.
What up?
Yo.
What up?
What's up, everybody? Oh, wait, that's the wrong one. How's it going? Today, we have some Diablo 2 trivia, and the trivia is there Act 6 coming? Does anybody here have any information? Act 4 being finished?
If we answer, do we get? If we answer, do we get to win?
If you give me
trivia?
accurate information, you win trivia. Do any of you guys in Australia, you go to the thing, you get information you want to share? No? Just, okay.
I shall reserve for if I lose trivia.
All right, fine. Today's actual
I don't think any of us got an email.
Yeah, left all of us out. Is Sets Edition. Today we question what is your set knowledge like in Diablo 2. This one will be a little more, I feel like some of the other ones had more interesting like mechanical things and stuff. This is just going to be a straight up knowledge question. How well do you know Diablo 2 sets? Joining us today, we got a lineup. We got a big old lineup. We have Cooley, who does not get the crown. Take that crown away. Cooley, right here. We have Gymnasium, and joining us for the first time, Gotenheim. Hello, Goat. Nice to have you. Nice to see you.
Hey.
I'm not going to lie. I didn't put two and two together that you were Goat for the first, like, minute or two that I was piecing everything with the videos over. And I was like, who is this random person in this call? It's like, oh, my God, it's Goat. Joining us. And on the other screen, we have D2R Degenerate, shortened to D2R Degen because his name was too long to fit right there. And I'm bad at figuring out how to get that font smaller without messing the other ones up and whatever. So D2R Degenerate.
Any other font besides Arial.
He's got a good green screen behind him, though.
Yeah, right. Nadine wins and Zarfin.
Yo.
Coming back.
Yo, 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 yo.
Nadine, our returning champion. Zarfin, our returning second placer. We won't mention how many people were in that duel. So we got a big one. Tell us about the horse, Degen. We're all curious here.
Well, I am outside right now because my daughter's inside going nuts. So I figured we'd be outside. He likes to eat the grass. So everyone, you can say hi to Tanner.
Hi, Tanner.
Yo.
Hey,
Yo,
Tanner.
what up, Tanner?
And he's just been a good boy. He's just like chilling back there, just eating the grass, having a good time. He's been hanging out for, 15, 20 minutes with us, just right in the screen, right in the shot. Perfect
He's
spot.
a good one.
Yeah.
He's a good one.
How many horses do you have?
We have 2 horses, and then we have pigs out here. We have a couple of barn cats and a couple dogs. So we're definitely full of
Wow.
animals here.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know how you find time to play Diablo 2, but I guess you got to be a true
I
DJ.
play at 4 a.m. in my barn. That's how we do it.
4 a.m. in the barn. There you go.
Can't wake
That-
up the baby.
Yep. That is it. All right. Well, we're getting a little late start today just because it was a whole thing getting it all together. So we will dive right in. Remember, this is Sets Edition. If you're not talking about a set, you're probably talking about the wrong thing. Let us start off with, the questions go from easy to hard. And I really tried to make it easy on the front end because everybody, was railing on me for how difficult the questions were. They were like, those aren't easy questions, So we're really trying to start easy and then move in. Question number 1. Which set item has teleport charges? Which set item has teleport charges on it? A lovely item. Chat's like, easy now. They're like, too easy of a quiz. Okay. We got thumbs around, thumbs around. I want to get everybody on the board here. Zarf, don't give me those weird looks like you're confused, man.
I'm blanking on the first one.
Don't you blank on me. Let's see it. Let's see it. Lift it up. Naj's Puzzler. That is correct. What do you have written down there? Arcana Staff? Zarfin.
Wow.
Off to a rough start.
Zarfin, you might get -1 point for that. I'm so disappointed. Arcana?
It's too high TC. It's too high TC class for me.
Farm
He's never played past Hell
He's stuck in
Veil.
the
I gotta take it easy on him. Man.
You can find that pre-Hell Veil.
You
No
just
one
buy
said
it
the
from,
number of charges?
Ormus Act 3.
Yeah, all together
That
in
I know,
unison,
72.
the number of charges?
69.
69.
All right.
That's right.
Nice.
Nice. A nice amount of charges. Should have been a bonus, but again, too easy, so we had to go from there. A point for everyone except Zarfin for -10. We need to do a sets
You'll get a
only
head start.
challenge here. Sets only challenge.
That's what I'm
Question.
saying. I wouldn't get that one in a sets
Yeah.
only challenge. The Thesaurus and Berserkers.
Maybe we'll have a Hisaurus question later on or something, you know. Question number 2. Which set transforms you? Bonus, what is the full name of that set? One set will transform you. What is the full name of that set for an extra half a point?
I think I know that last part, but
Goat with the
Interesting.
confident thumb in the air there. Love to see it. Zarfin, you got that one up fast as well. It's not Arcana, Zarfin. You might want to...
Oh,
Yeah. Scratch it out and then try again. We'll get it on the next one. Ding, ding, ding. I need to... Nah. We got thumbs around. We got Jim, a little scratchy scratch.
I'm trying to remember.
Degen with the thumb up. Nadine, Zarf. All right. All right. Let's see it. Trang Al's avatar is correct.
oh,
So it looks like
Nice.
2 people got it. Goat and Degen got the bonus. Everybody else got the other piece though, right?
yeah.
Just want to make sure. What did you put
There's
for
definitely one called the Regalia. Which one is that?
Regalia,
Regalia?
Mila Brega.
Milagrega's
Oh.
Regalia.
Regalia.
Yeah.
I thought about it
Oh.
as well. Yeah, I thought
Yep.
about Regalia as well.
that
Or
transforms
Spine
into
or
a...
spine. Triangle reminds me of spine or something. Spine.
Yes. It transforms you into a vampire, and as many of you know, vampires suck. Vampires
Yeah.
have the worst frames. It is like the worst transformation ever. You
Yeah.
go...
Hey, now you
that was
can
an excellent
run
pun.
with full defense as a vampire. All right.
Okay, cool. As a necromancer, that's exactly what I want. Yeah, it's a
That was
full
a really good
debuff.
pun,
Their casting frames, I want to say it's like 23 frames is their 0 breakpoint. And with with the gear, you're wearing the full set though, so you have the gloves on, so you're maybe at like 18 or 20 frames, something like that. It's horrible. Unplayable as a bone necro, potentially playable as a poison necro and summon necro. Because summon, obviously, you don't really care. I mean, you still want to cast your curses. But
By the
Poison.
way, bonus question. If it comes to frames, do you know which boss monster from Diablo have the best frames? Because I think I got the answer. Because
Mephisto is my immediate guess, but
Mephisto has a very good frames, but Izual, I think Izual has the best because I tried
Really?
a lot of bosses.
Yeah, I could totally
did,
see that.
wow.
I did.
I
speedrun.
can never see Iswal when I'm doing Ubers. I never actually see him cast.
He never- it just, like,
his
happens,
chilling armor.
yeah.
It's so
It's
fast.
crazy
Like,
fast.
yeah.
It's crazy fast.
That is a
I
good
did
point.
Izual speedrun. I did Izual speedrun. It's crazy, man.
That's interesting. I did not know. Yeah, Mephisto is who I think of because he's got pretty good frames. But you're right.
Mephisto- yeah.
Whenever I do Isual, you don't even see the chilling armor or whatever. He just has it.
Yeah.
It's just like
Yep.
Just on. All right. Moving into question number 3. Which Cow King piece is hardest to find in normal cows? It is still technically possible to find in normal cows, but you might as well not even try. It's like 1 in a million to do so. So just like, you know, the other pieces are like 1 in 5,000, 1 in 10,000. Degen feeling strong today. Those
I'm
thumbs are
actually
coming up
currently
fast.
doing a whole Cow King set video series, and so I just happen to know it.
Very convenient. I love with every single time I do trivia, there's always at least 1 or 2 questions where people are like, well, currently I'm doing a find 100 Cow King pieces run, or, you know, like I'm in the middle of a classic run that has XYZ, so this all fits perfectly. Or the one time for Cooley when I did the versions video, whatever it was. And Cooley was like, he released a YouTube video that morning or something that literally had,
Yeah.
oh, it was the like old items. Yeah. It had like multiple of the questions that I was asking in the video. So I had to like scrap half of them. And I was like, I mean, I'll give them some for it, but so always fun. All right. Thumbs around. Let's see it. Let's see the answers. It is the horns. That's right. The war hat is correct. So all except, unfortunately, our friend Zarfin. Zarfin, struggling
Tough
on the
out there
sets today. Yeah, struggling on the sets
Classic
today.
set run next.
You got it. You got to just do a whole set run, man. Let's see it. Yes, Cow King's horns in the war hat are again, just go farm in Nightmare for it. The other 2 pieces you can get in normal pretty well, but
I could already see the narrative to that story, Zarfen. Be like, clearly I needed some help with set items. It was going to be my hardest challenge yet.
That's gonna be a challenge run, winning trivia. It's gonna be a long build up.
I'm excited. Yeah, you can go
Ancient
through and do
text.
all the trivias and all the finishes, and then finally.
Read the Amazon Basin from start to finish.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey man,
out
Amazon
what the
Basin
next
is a
trivia will
wealth
be.
of knowledge. There's so much.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Go through all
Also,
the trivias, figure out what's the next trivia. of
right?
Your current trivia.
Oh, that's a good
Yeah,
idea.
exactly.
Also, fun fact, as I'm sure, again, many of you know, but people in chat might not know, the Cow King no longer can drop the pieces. Cow King used to drop these set pieces, and it was a pretty good way to just go farm them. Just go farm the king over and over again. In D2R, whether it's a bug or intentional, I don't know if we ever found out, but the Cow King now can no longer drop any of the Cow King's leathers, so you got to get it from all of the other mobs. That being said, Cow King does
I
have
heard it was-
amazing drop rates for like deaths pieces and stuff like that. What were you
No,
gonna
I
say?
heard it was because they changed his monster type from Hell Bovine to something else, and that's why the Cow King set's not included in his loot table.
Yes.
Just so you
Interesting.
couldn't kill him and not
Yeah.
spawn it again, you know? Like
So
it
what did
Was
they
that the
change
fix
it
so that you
to?
could make the Cow King portal? Or sorry,
Yeah.
make the Cow's portal again?
Oh,
They changed
okay.
Exactly. That's exactly why. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Wow.
Wow, look at me learning
Didn't know
something
that.
new on Trivia
Band-Aid.
Day. They changed it so that you could keep spawning the cow. But wouldn't him being a hell bovine I don't, whatever. I don't know what the actual.
Don't think about it too hard, Llama.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna.
they
think
could
about
approach
too
it
wouldn't
hard.
differently,
change-
like, you know, kill a monster that doesn't exist in the class, what, you know, it's in
Yeah.
the quest would complete, but instead they did it, you know, that way, which
The lazy
probably
way.
made sense at the time. Yeah,
They did it
but-
the lazy way.
Yeah.
Yep.
I guess the Cow King does wear a crown now, and he did not
Mhm.
wear it before. So they probably had to
Yeah.
change his monster type so that they could specify that in some way to a different model, and it broke that, and then whatever. Interesting. Always fun to learn new things. Question number 4. Are you wearing Tyros, mate? Nah, fam. I'm wearing fill in the blank. So.
I assume this is something that looks like Tyrael's Might, but is a set item.
That would be a good assumption, Corey.
All right. I was gonna say it's a very well fleshed out question there. I figured.
Technically,
I was
doesn't
trying to be
have
cool
be
with
a
the
set
question
item.
instead of just like what looks like Tyrael's Might. You know, it's trying to like give it a new.
Can we put multiple answers?
Ooh.
No, there isn't.
There is no multiple answers
No.
in the set items
From
quiz.
set set
Oh.
items.
Bro, set items, right?
I know you want.
Remember, everything
Right,
is
I
a
forgot
set.
we're on
It's the
set
set
items.
items quiz. That's what. Remember at the
Cheap
start, I said
supplier.
if you're not thinking of a set item, you're thinking incorrectly.
Yeah. I know this because I recently have just been gambling for Tyrael's Might with all my Barb Gold find, and then like I ripped that graphic. I was like, no friggin' way. And I like looked over and it was
Oh
this.
my
I was like, God
gosh.
damn it.
All right, what we got? What we got? Let's see it. Yes, it is Mila Brega's robe. Anybody get the full? Hey, the robe there at the. Look at you, Zarfin, coming in hot.
I know this because I made a video a while ago where I talked about something
Yep.
else, and I
Yep.
had a Mila Brega's robes in my inventory, and I got so many comments on the video like, "Look at this guy showing off the Tyraels," and like, no,
You're
no
like,
way.
no, it was a Mila Brega's.
What happens if you sock? Never mind. I was thinking of Templar's Might. If you socket it and put a perfect sapphire in.
It's still green.
Think. It won't change.
Still green.
Unique
Colors
stats
colors
won't
don't change
color.
on sets
Roll.
and uniques.
So it's
On-
unique. Okay.
On rares as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Not
just
right.
thinking like sapphire armor. You could.
Nah, you
Yeah.
can't change. You can't change color on anything like that.
Well, the
So
affix
actually,
sapphire
it does
armor on
change-
magic, but yeah.
It does change the color on the character selection screen, but I believe it only does so in single player because I put a amethyst in Black Hades on my last challenge, and it turned pink purple on the character selection screen, but not in game.
No way.
I-
I remember the character
Oh.
selection screen being funky with the colors, but I did not
Yeah.
know that if you
Yeah.
put an amethyst in a Black Hades that it would still show it there.
I didn't know
That's-
that either. The
that's
character
interesting
select
as
screen
well.
is really, really buggy.
Yeah, it's super
Like,
buggy.
Is anybody else bothered by the fact that when your hardcore character dies, it doesn't turn into like that
the
shaman or
robed-
whatever with the
the
robe
robed figure, yeah.
anymore?
I
Yeah,
am.
like it just is a naked character. I'm like, oh, that's so. That's
And
so,
sometimes-
that's a shame.
cheap.
The character's not naked. If you die in that one frame or whatever,
Yeah.
or you save exit before you die,
Interesting.
but your
Yeah.
character
I had-
technically
Yeah.
died,
Wow.
it'll show it still wearing the gear, but you can't load it.
Did
That one
Okay,
don't-
so
that
I saw
one
you
takes me
have
off.
that, and then
Yeah.
later that same week, I had the exact same situation happen to me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, if you save
I've got
quit,
the same situation on ladder. When you, it's pretty. It sometimes happen when you save and exit when you are in danger on online games.
yeah.
No, this was on single player.
or
though.
single player.
It's on single player. It happens as well, but it's harder to make. On on online games are much easier. If you've got like 100 HP, a lot
Yeah.
of monsters around you, you
Yep.
hit save and exit, and you die in the login screen or something.
Yep.
The
Yeah, yeah.
calculation
My-
faster. Yeah.
My thought is this, because if you are in single player and you press the escape button, it freezes the game, and you can literally freeze it with you still having life. But when you press save and exit, my theory is that there is still a frame that it
Yeah.
unpauses, like a frame or two that it unpauses before it actually takes you out of the game. And if you die in those X frames, whatever in between there, then I think it'll actually do this bug, which is super annoying. You're like, I was alive. Like, I say,
Yeah, I wonder if Alt F4ing is the way to go then.
right? But then you can't just Alt F4 every time you want to save and exit.
Well, you hit escape,
Especially
to
when
pause,
streaming.
and then you alt F4 instead of save and exit.
Yeah, but it's such a rare bug. You can't. It'd be the most annoying thing having to reload Diablo 2 every time you wanted to save. and exit
I
the
would
game.
overcompensate for it all the time. Be like, Alt F4, maybe.
It's one of
Sorry.
those times I gotta do it. Yeah. All right. Question number 5. Hopefully difficulty, it should start ramping a little bit more here. Question number 5. What partial set bonus do 3 pieces of the Tal set all share? So, you know, the little green bonus underneath when you wear, like, if you put on, you know, Saigon's gloves and the boots and what, you know, then you get the IAS under there. 3 pieces of the Tal's set. Tal Rasha's wrappings, I believe that's the full set name. Share the same green bonus. What is it?
Oh, the green bonus.
Yes, the green bonus. Because the other bonus, it's like everybody gets that.
Oh.
Right? Like
Oh,
that just
that's
is
actually a little easier than I thought then.
Yeah, I think it's
Which,
pretty easy.
what were you guys thinking?
I was thinking like what when you have 3 pieces of it, what are those abilities that it gives you? And I was like, oh, I know
Well,
Magic Find is one, and I was like,
Well,
what are
it
the
is,
others?
you know, it's one that comes from, but yeah, not the,
Yeah,
not
I know
the
what you- I know what you mean.
comboed gold stuff. The green bonus on the items. All right. Some thumbs. Degen waiting there. Cooley got them. All right, Degen, final.
Yeah, I don't think I can remember this one.
Did I stump you on one? All right, let's see it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
were crushing it until here. All right. Res, FCR, Magic Find, FCR, FCR, FCR. It is FCR. That is correct. 10% FCR on the amulet, on the armor, and on the belt. I believe the amulet is 4 set pieces you need for it. The belt is 2 and the armor's 3? Or the armor is 2 and the belt is 3? One of the 2.
One of those 2. Yeah.
Okay, Cooley, I gave you the points. Jim, I don't think I gave you points yet. And Goat, I don't think I gave you points yet. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure the amulet is
Are you
4
forgetting
pieces.
someone?
Zarfin, I got your points
We forget.
coming. I got them coming. It takes a second to get through.
Like, we're just so used to not throwing points on that lower
Yeah,
corner of the
exactly.
screen.
I
skip,
just
man.
gotta get around to you. I gotcha. Yeah, Magic Find is definitely one that you would kind of think because there's Magic Find all over that set, but no, it's just the 10 FCR down there. There's really not that many set bonuses in the Tal set. You have 10 FCR for the amulet, and that's all. 10 FCR for the armor, and that's all. 10 FCR and like 60% defense or something on the belt. Then nothing on the helmet, and then the orb is the only thing that really has it with like 1 to source skills, and then plus, or then like 15%, minus 15% damage, or for each res, something like that. I forget the exact. It's got like 4 greens though, but everything else.
15% cold damage, right?
It's like 15
And then,
cold fire light, but I think it's like cold
But
fire
it's minus
light
on
plus
or
damage.
minus, minus fire on the light. Yeah.
I think it's minus whatever it is. That's the only one. Yeah. Yeah, Degen's got a sweet background, right? Making us all look like Degens, and he doesn't look like a Degen being outside touching grass and stuff. Like, come on, man. What's up with that?
That's why I said it was a green screen.
That make me feel better. Question number 6. Which 2 set chests give 500 defense? I will give half a point per. There are 2 set chests in the game that give plus 500 defense. What are they? There is also a secret bonus point on this. I will announce it after answers have come out. 2 set chest. Give 5 plus 500 to defense.
What did you say about the bonus thing?
It's a secret bonus.
All right.
I will announce it when answers exist. Thumbs.
I mean, I didn't put anything else, so I mean, it's like,
Yeah. Wait.
I can
What was the- sorry,
imagine
what was the
DJ
question?
milking a cow, but I can also imagine Cooley milking a cow. Yeah, I could imagine both of those.
What was the
Where did this come from?
bonus question?
The bonus is secret, so you won't know.
Okay.
All right. Well, hold
right.
on then. All
Oh.
right, yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna make a joke, but it's too late for that.
Let's see them. The answers are IK Armor, Griswold, Samosos, Juanins, Griswold's Tals, Griswold's, and Set Kuros, and IK Griswold. All over the board. The correct answer is Hermoso's Adamant and Griswold's Heart.
Aw.
And the bonus is if anybody spelled Hermoso's Adamant correctly, you get an extra half a point. Let me see. Hermoso Adamant. It's Hermoso's Adamant, but let me see the
Adamant.
accent there.
Yes.
Let me see.
There
You
you
gotta
go.
bring it closer in. The
Yeah.
adamant is hard to read. You got it. Nadine got the
You did.
bonus.
Aw.
Nadine
Nice
got
work.
the
Nice
bonus.
work.
Well done. We have
I like this one.
right there. Zarfin, what'd you get with it?
Griswolds,
Griswold.
but I didn't get.
Half a point there. Degen, you got Griswold's right?
Yep, just Griswold.
Just Griswold's. A lot of good guesses in all of there, for sure.
I thought Tal's had quite a bit of defense added to it, but apparently not 500.
Yeah. IK and Griswold, so half a point there. And Goat, you put me in a predicament because it is a Set Kuros.
Yeah, I never remember the name.
Yeah, he gets it. He gets it. That's fine.
I will
it
give it
correctly.
to you, but you don't get the bonus of obviously spelling it correctly.
Fair.
It is the Set Kuros. Hermoso's Adamant. Yeah, Tal's armor is plus 400 defense. It is
Okay.
almost the 500. So quite close. Quite close.
Yo, we're not doing chess, Mama.
What happened? Oh, what up, Hikaru?
We might have to switch over to chess, guys. Even though
Yeah, it's chess
none of
time.
us play.
All right, everybody ready? We're going to get your chessboards out, and we are going to jam. We're going to jam some chess. Now, we are in the middle of trivia right now, and then I'll be doing the ultra hardcore sorceress continuation, which is a pretty insane run. We're in Act 2 right now. Question number 7. Welcome, everybody, from Hikaru's chat. GG, my friend. Which of these sets did not get an update in Diablo 2 Resurrected? Berserkers, Cow Kings, Arctic, or Vidalas? Which did not get an update in Diablo 2 Resurrected? Yeah, once a week we do a trivia and just have a bunch of creators on, have some fun. Yeah, Hikaru's the GOAT. Shout out to him. If you like some of the best chess content you'll ever see, go watch him. Straight up. I gotta get Hikaru to coach me one of these days, you know. Get me over that 2,000 hump.
Which of these sets?
Which of these sets did not? He's
Is
a
there-
little bit
Is
better
there
than
potentially more than one? Meaning like select all that apply.
There
type
is
sort of question. or is-
one set here
Okay.
that did not get an update. They actually went through and updated a decent amount.
They increased a lot of
Yeah, lots of things.
damage.
Unfortunately, I don't feel like much of it mattered.
Yeah.
They needed
Yeah.
to double or triple
That's
what
cool.
they did. But thumbs around.
I have no idea.
Yep,
It's gonna be a
thumbs
guess.
there,
I'm
just
gonna be a
guessing,
guess,
throwing out the guesses. All right, let's see it. The correct answer is Berserkers set.
Oh
Wow.
yeah.
And there you go, Zarfin.
Finally.
I knew. As soon as you said earlier,
wow,
like,
the tables
how about
have turned.
how about Hisaurus or Berserkers? I was like, ooh, Zarf, you got a question coming for you.
Finally.
You got a question coming for you. That's right, Berserker set. The other
Did
set's
you
got
say
a
that this
lot.
question was worth 5 points? Or
Yeah.
couldn't
5
quite hear
points,
you.
I believe. Yeah, the other sets, Vidala's got Pierce. Cow King's got like +1 all skills added to the full set, and a couple other things as well. And the Arctic set got cold damage adjusted.
Yeah, they added damage.
Yeah.
They buffed up the cold damage per level a lot.
Yeah, it's
I
like
think
per
it had
level
per
cold
level
damage.
before, but
It's
still
like
much
2
higher.
to 198 per level now. Before it was like 6 to 14 cold damage or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Why they left Berserkers then? It's like
because
It's obviously a godly set.
It's a godly set.
It's
Yo,
too
Tanner wants in.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, can you pet the horse? Can you?
buddy.
Oh,
I
he's
didn't
like, nah, I'm
realize it was
good.
right behind me. I have
Yeah.
my noise.
Tanner coming up to check it out. He's like, oh my God, I was going to tell you the answer. Berserkers. He was screaming it from behind,
Yeah.
but you couldn't hear him.
How'd you miss that?
How'd you miss that? All right. Moving into question number 8. In D2R, one set received changes in 2 separate patches. Which set was it? One set in the game received changes in 2 separate patches. Questions get a little harder now, right? I hope we really balanced the easy to hard here. I feel like it's been a little better. Which set received 2 changes? Zarfin right out the gate again. Is it Berserker, Zarf? You know the...
They changed it and then changed it
And
back.
then changed it back, so it has
unchanged,
no...
yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. He's the Berserker
I'm
master.
just stressing the others.
We got some thumbs. Goat deep in thought. Jim staring hard.
Yeah.
Complete guess for me.
Guess for Degen. Started out strong. We've had a little struggle here. Hopefully, you can finish well.
I'm hoping this one just had a change that I didn't see. I know it got one, but we're gonna see, man.
Yeah, same to be honest. Just gotta
Really,
answer
Zarf,
quickly
because you
to
were
put the
so quick
pressure
on the thumb. I
Yeah.
figured.
You gotta put the pressure on the leaders, you know.
Yeah. It's good.
Maybe they'll make a mistake.
All right,
I'm
Jim.
waiting. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I got it.
Throw it up.
Something.
Let's see it. It is Bull Cathos. That is correct. Bull Cathos. Yes. Bull Cathos first got damage, the fire damage buff, defense buff. They added lifesteal. They added deadly strike. And then in a later patch, they changed and removed knockback from the big Colossus blade there.
Creating the first ever pre-patch item in Diablo 2.
There you
Resurrected.
I knew they added a bunch,
How it-
and then I couldn't remember like if it had something else. But it was the only set I could think of after I thought about it. So
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it was a
How
pretty big
excited
one.
were you?
Well,
How
this was.
excited
You want to
were
know
you when
my
they-
logic for real? You want to know my logic on picking that one? Is I only remember the knockback change, but I remember that they probably made that change because of
Later.
you, Llama. And I
Yeah.
was like, knowing Llama, he probably complained about some dumb change they made before, and then they were like, "Oh yeah, okay, we'll take the knockback off too." That was my logic behind that. I was like, Llama complaining. Llama
Wow.
complaining about something is the only reason.
Okay,
they
all
would
right.
have
I
revisited this.
didn't complain. Look, I went to them and said, "It's great you added lifesteal and you added all this damage and deadly strike and whatever, but knockback ruins the set. Nobody wants knockback. Knockback sucks on a melee weapon. Put it
yeah,
on
I
a
remember
bow,
saying that now.
whatever. You know."
So my logical inference was correct. Then you
So
did.
yeah, I mean, I went to them
You
after
did
they
do
made the
that.
changes. I said, "Cool, you made changes. Make one more, please." And they actually listened to that one. I was like, "Can we also fix Mosaic?" And they were like, "No." So half the changes go through, half do not. Knockback is your favorite affix. If you're a melee character, it will not be your favorite affix. Oof. How about you suggest them to fix the game? I try.
Get him.
I try. All right. Question number 9. We got ourselves a pretty good competition here. People doing well. Question number 9. Which set in full will give you the most fire resist? This one I'm going to give you guys an extra second or two.
And this will count like all of the individual items that have fire
This
resist
counts
on them as well.
All the individual items. The only thing this does not count is sockets if you like put in RAL runes and diamonds and whatever.
So individual items plus bonuses, eventual bonuses.
Bonuses plus individuals. You put on the entire set. Which one will give you the most fire resistance? And I want to... People can double check me on this as well. I tried to double check this one as best I could.
There are two very close answers there.
Yeah.
Tricky, this tricky one.
It is tricky.
Yeah, two very close, very close.
Are we assuming perfect rolls too?
Perfect rolls as well.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Yes, everything rolls perfect.
Damn.
I think that's right.
All right.
I mean,
got-
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything that it's not much. It really only comes from one item, but I think the set bonus like pushes it. I don't know. We'll see.
That's my thought too.
Yeah.
My father's plan. That's my
All
father's
thinking
plan.
the same thing right now. Yeah. All
right.
thinking the
Yeah.
same.
All right, let's go.
Let's see it. And I hope I'm not wrong. We have Alders, Trangals, Alders, and Alders. I believe the correct answer is the Disciple.
It's.
My God,
really?
it's all
You
Hold
have
on. I
50
almost said that.
50 all res.
Oh my God! It is.
15
Yeah,
all
I-
res from the Credendum, 50 fire resist from Laying of Hands, and 24 fire resist from the Dark Adherent Armor.
Armor. Yeah, I forgot.
I
Oh,
thought
geez.
Laying of
You
Hands
never-
would get you there.
You
I
never,
almost
you
said
never
that.
wear
I almost
this
said
armor.
disciple.
Yeah,
God
you never
damn.
wear this armor. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I even thought of the
Yeah, I was
disciple, but I was
between
like,
those two.
wait, does the armor have actual fire res, or is that like a
It's
mod
got
thing?
that weird
That's-
24%. Just like you're like, what?
Yeah.
What is this number? There's a few items that just have random numbers on them like that.
Yeah, I just knew it
easy.
had the random poison damage on it. So
Yeah.
But Cooley, when you said assuming perfect rolls, I thought about Triangle's wing, and I was like, all right, that's a hint. I'm gonna.
Oh.
He was thinking Alder's
But it
boots
led
for
me
sure, the
astray.
40 to 50.
Yeah,
Which-
that's like the go-to set item.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah,
in PvP,
Alder-
if you need fire res, it's just like
Right.
boots are usually pretty malleable. So you just go to Alders, and I'm like,
Yeah, obviously. When you start the ladder, then you go Aldous, you're fine with fire res. That's good.
yeah.
So
And
I knew the set bonus gave like a
Triangle's
lot,
cross,
like 50. So I was like, that's got to be hard to beat. But then I remembered the gloves. I was like, oh yeah, like the laying of hands give you quite a bit too.
Yep.
And
the
I just couldn't
Credendum
remember
is
the rep.
15 all res, and it's a pretty high res set, but especially on the fire. The fire res just gets crazy high. But honestly,
Do you remember?
there's just
Do
so
you remember
much.
that the laying of hands used to give you fire absorb, like in original LOD or something, a long time ago.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
Immortal Kings.
Like in patch 108 or something like that.
Yeah,
when-
a long
when the
time ago.
stats were
Early
different.
LOD patch.
What about
Maybe.
IK? IK gives 118. The Disciple gives 139. Because you also have the 50 all res bonus from the entire set.
Wow.
Llama too
So-
smart.
Again, if anybody can find anything above 139, I'll take that L. But
Just make sure it's Alders.
yeah. But we had Alders. And 107 had fire absorb 50%. What?
Yeah, it was crazy.
I never knew that. That's so broken.
Wow.
That's
Stupid, yeah.
that's so
Crazy
stupid.
Crazy
Wow.
stuff for traveling runs.
You
Oh,
don't
that's
need, the
that's
rising
crazy.
sun anymore.
No rising sun, no need.
No, you don't
Warm
need
stars?
anything else. You just wear that
Warm
and you're
stars?
good.
Oh.
Dude, you'll just heal completely from that. Like, wow. All
Give me
right.
more Hydras, please.
Question number 10. And this one is a banger. Only one person will get the points for this unless there is a tie. And there is a bonus point on it as well. Question 10. How many set items come with sockets? Whoever gets the closest gets a point. If you get exactly on it, you get 2 points. How many set items come with sockets? Nadine's laughing like he just did a video that was all the socketed set items or something.
No, but I want it. I want it to do it. I'm laughing from my laziness. I should have done it.
How many set items have sockets on them? Any number of sockets. Chat all over the place right now. Deep in the tank. They're counting.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta go through all the sets too.
Got to go through all the sets. Got some wild guesses in the chat.
400.
That is, yes. Yes, Sarfin. 400.
Now, this is a difficult one. It's hard to even, think about all the sets like on the spot like this.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they were the ones that were added in a certain LOD patch to try to make set items better. And I don't think there was any before that. So I'm basing my answer off that exact thing.
Yeah, I think classic ones have pretty much none. Maybe.
Yeah. And I hope I remembered them all.
Yeah. It comes
All right.
to LOD ones for sure.
Are we at thumbs?
Jam
Where are
it.
we at?
I can be
see.
done whenever you
I have
other
a
are done.
guess.
Okay.
done.
Thumbs.
That's as far as I got.
Thumbs. All right. Let's see it. We have 7 plus 1. What is that supposed to be?
8.
Is that 8 or 7?
8.
Is that the
8.
difficult
Okay.
Remember the one.
We have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 13. The correct answer, unfortunately, is 9. Cooley is going to
What?
take it.
Oh, sorry,
With the
Llama. I had
ex-
mine upside down.
Oh, yours was upside down, Zarfin. You got
Disregard
it.
this.
Yours was
Disregard
upside
this.
down. Oh my gosh. That is correct. You have 4 Griswold's pieces. All the Griswold set has sockets in it. You have
Oh,
IK
right.
weapon and IK helm. You have Alder's weapon and Alder's helm. And then you have the sneaky Natalia's armor for number 9. I'm not sure if Cooley could have named all 9 of those, or if he was just
Yeah,
throwing...
Well, like the actual names, no, but like I knew Griswold's set was an easy 4, so I was like, all right, right out the gate there. Then I was like, they put sockets in IK, so there's an easy 2, like 2 more. So I was like, okay, and then I was like, oh yeah, Nat's armor, and like I was like, then I remember what was the other 2, like
Alders.
yeah, I was like, I know, yeah, Alders, that's what it was. I was like the helm and the weapon. I was like, that was all I could remember. I was like, I don't think they added any more. I was like, I knew they all came from that one patch in LOD. There was this, do you remember that?
Yeah.
Like it was this, they were like, oh, set items are just getting outclassed here by rune words and stuff. So they like added a bunch of sockets, or maybe it was before rune words, but they were like, they added sockets in it. and it was such a big deal.
I mean, it honestly did decent. Like the Griswold set with all of the sockets is pretty sweet. You can actually turn that into a nice like Tesladin or just like elemental Foden, whatever with it, and blast.
Nimrod just used it in the DFC yesterday.
Did he? Nice.
Yeah, fully faceted Grizdin.
Yep.
Nice.
So
yeah, I was thinking about that too.
Yeah. So there's
Like
actually some like okay things they did with the sockets there. Well, with the come from behind finish at the end there, Cooley with the perfect 9 guess snags 2 points to leap Gotenheim. And I hate doing it, but the crown goes over to Cooley again. He's either first or last, and today he's first again. Oh, it's so cringe, but you got to give it to him. You got to give it to him. The man knows his set items. Wow.
I got my own crown, Cooley.
Well done. Well done. And good job to everybody. Welcome to the newcomers to the trivia. It was very fun having you guys. So,
Thanks for having me.
yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for bringing your horse as well. Tanner was a nice addition. It was fun to be
Thanks
inside.
for keeping the seat warm for me,
and
Nadine,
seeing
while I was
outside.
gone. Appreciate you.
Oh my God, I just can't even. Goat, why didn't you say 9? Why didn't you say 9, Goat?
But you
7
remember
plus
the
1?
The Nat armor.
Nats, yeah. The Nats
I remember
armor was
Nat's
the
armor.
tricky one.
And the Alder helmet. I forgot.
Yeah. Yeah, those two were the hardest one to get, I would say, for sure. The other pieces, I feel, were the most, like, ones you'd think of. But Nat's armor, it's like, who thinks
helm
about
and
that?
shield, you never find those. I haven't seen those in years.
True.
Yeah,
for
but
Zarfin,
rare.
anything that is a TC-87 is out of his reach
Yeah.
there. So that one is just no.
That's the, like, I don't know. That's like the special thing about Grizz set is that it has 4 items with a bunch of sockets.
Yeah.
Like,
And like
Yeah,
Grizz.
I thought the special thing was that it was called Griswolds, like the guy in Tristram.
That is also the special thing about it. Yes. And the Griswold's weapon is the only set item, I believe, that can get 4 sockets. Yeah, it is. So it rolls 3
It's
to
a cool
3 to
set,
4.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's a pretty sweet set. Again, like Cooley said, when you stack it all out, if you've got 4 sockets there, 3 sockets there, sockets in the like, you get a lot of facets, man. You can really have a giant lightning boost on it. So it's a fun set, but also kind of ridiculous that it's 3 TC-87s. Like, sure. Or whatever. I think they're all TC-87s. Maybe one's in each.
Maybe with the exception of the ornate plate.
Oh, the plate's not. The plate's an exceptional. But the shield, I'm saying the Vortex shield, the Corona, and the Caduceus.
Shield, yeah.
I think all 3 of those are 87s. Maybe one's an 84, but yeah,
they should be.
otherwise.
Yeah.
GG. Well done, everybody. Thank you for
GG.
being here for
GG.
Diablo 2 trivia. Get that smile off your face, Cooley. Oh, my God.
Oh man, it's good to be
Nah,
back.
You can
It's
enjoy
good to be
it.
back.
You
know?
can enjoy
Oh
it.
man, thanks for having us.
Yep.
Thanks for having us, Llama. This is fun, man.
I'll see you guys in the
Yeah,
next
thank you. It
one.
was really fun. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I'll
thank
have
you.
links below to everybody's stuff. Go check them out. Great creators. And yeah, with that being
See you in
said,
the next week.
bye guys.
see y'all next
See
week.
you then.
Yeah.
Peace.
Bye
Take
bye.
care, guys.
All right. That is set edition. But hey, if you got any information, let me know. I'm looking for info. I won't even tell them who it came from. Just send me information. All right. Peace, YouTube. Have a good one. See you guys in the next one.